G'day everyone, Chad Bally here, just reporting in from IRLX where 2,500 cattle have been yarded here this morning. A big increase in numbers on the back of an advertised store sale, so some very good yielding cattle penned. We're about halfway to 2/3 of the way through, and what's been a very good start to today. Start on the export cattle, the best of the bulls up over $3 once again, but most of those heavyweight bulls, 285 rate to 294 or 5 cents, so that's very firm on last week. Cow job, not the quality of cow that we've seen in previous weeks, but the lead cows are still making into the 90s, and most sales 280, 85 out to 90, so that job firm. What I would say is that secondary cow, that 500 to 600 kilo cow that's killable, that last week making, early 60s, well, those cows are making into the 70s this week, so that job could be, 8 or 10 dearer. Very few plainer cows to quote, so, we'll leave that one there. What we have seen, we've got a couple of extra processors back into the market on these better end yielding cattle. These, 500 to 600 kilo bullocks with condition, making out to 360 odd cents. That'd be 20 to 30, could even be 40 cents dear up on previous sales. And the heifer counterpart, similar story, 20 to 40 cents dear. They're making out to 350 odd cents as well. So, but they had to be very good. Feeder wise, heavy feeder steers, a better run of feeder steers this week. Out into the 60s for the better types. Very few black cattle, but so we're talking crossbreds there. So that'll be firm to a touch dearer. But most sales 345 to 355. Trade feeder at the top end, weight wise that is, out to 400 kilos, out to 360 odd cents. But as soon as we come back in weight and the restockers locked in, they could have been making out to 370 or 80 cents. Now the background steers, as you can see underneath me, a really good run of advertised cattle from east of Glen Innes. These steers, in excess of 340 and 50 kilos, out to started at 412 cents with the lighter they got, the deer they got. So most sales 412 to 430 odd cents for the blacks. But any of these lightweight, restocker steers, anywhere from 370 or 80 out to 405 or 10 cents. So some strong gains there, obviously on the back of some rain and sniff of a bit more rain. Heifer wise, a feeder heifer, if pretty, out to 330 odd cents for an export. Even a trade heifer out to 330 and 40 cents. That'd be a good 10 to 20 cents dearer on previous sales, which is great to see. Restocker wise, much similar. Not the quality of heifer we've seen in previous weeks, especially on the black side, but still needed 320 and 30 cents to buy the better end. But most sales 3 to 315 or 20. And similar story in a crossbred, anywhere from 285 and 90 out to 305 or 10. So a real good start. There'll still be, another 1,000 to 1,500 cattle to sell with a few cows and calves up the back. But all in all, on a sharp increase in numbers, this job has held up very, very strongly. Thank you, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye now.